the royal trial. Welcome to the royal trial. Oh boy. We will firstly question any witnesses that have a say in the matter. Then we shall go through gathered evidence. And lastly, we will identify the killer. Some of you are suspects, and I have the right to believe that the real perpetrator is among us tonight. Among us! And with that, let's hear what the witnesses have to say. Your Grace, we have 3 people enlisted as witnesses. Who shall we start with? Talos advisor. King Talos' own advisor. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. The name's Rigo. I was an advisor to King Talos. I have a very important piece of information, Your Grace. I recognize Lady Lena over there. She visited our castle not long before the royal wedding and threatened King Talos. She said her son was supposed to be the one to marry Lucilia, not Ivo. She said that if the wedding were to go ahead, she would come for Talos and his family. We must proceed accordingly, Your Grace. She is clearly the perpetrator. Lies! Shh, you will get to speak at the end, Lady Lena. Right now, this guy has the talking stick. There we go. This was very useful. Okay, and this Castle Guard, a peasant from Talos Castle Guard. Talos Guard, come forth. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. My name is Lutfrid, Your Grace. I was King Talos' guard and I served him well. Not well enough, I can hear you say. But know that there was little I could do against poison, especially one that works so fast. The day King Talos died was a day of shame and guilt for me, and King Ivo is continuing to make me pay the price. To the point. All I want to say is that I have witnessed many people visiting Talos over the years, but none angered him as much as Noxie. I think we all know how much of a liar he is. I'm no liar. Who are you to shame me in front of the kings? Order! Talos called him a deceiver after he proposed to help his wife, Paloma. Talos knew the only reason Noxie offered to help was to become famous for something he didn't do. Noxie was enraged, claiming he wasn't a fraud, that he would show Talos. I see. I do not have any questions. Let's proceed. And a peasant from Branca. A peasant from Branca, come up. Tell us your name and where you are from. Name's Hermar. I'm from Lord Eton's town, Branca, Your Grace. And what do you have to say? I own a vineyard in Branca. We have been observing Lord Eton for a while now. He has been acting so strange, walking around the village in a trance. How dare you tell such falsehoods? Calm down, Eton. One time, he pissed all over my grape flowers and none of my grapes will grow now. How rude. He is not a nice man, Your Grace. I'm convinced it was him who poisoned Talos. Is this all, Hermar? Well, what more do you need? Just get rid of him. Who's next? Let's proceed. Think these are all the witnesses we have. Let's proceed to gather the evidence. Or the animal tooth. That item is so rare, only one known person could have returned from such an encounter alive. Noxie the Giant Slayer, please step forward. This animal tooth was found in the wine cellar. This is where Noxie could have poured poison in our wine. He wanted to help Talos' wife, Paloma, but the king shamed him instead. Noxie couldn't bear the feeling of rejection, so he planned to murder King Talos. Lies. I am truly a man of honor, and I would never do such a thing. King Talus made a fool of me that day. That is true, but I left his castle as ordered. In no way does this prove I killed King Talus. Only that I have been to the wine cellar, which I am not denying. And why would you be sneaking around Grevno Castle? I was just looking for a quiet place to talk to Lady Lona, sir, Frederick's widow. Well, when we talked, she must have pulled it off my neck. It was a very fascinating conversation. So you admit this item belongs to you? Well, no, it could be me. It could be mine. I don't know, I have a lot of these things around my neck, but I swear I didn't do anything to the wine. That's enough. Back to the king. The poison fail. Poison fail. With the very substance still inside, we are certain that this belonged to the person who poisoned King Talus. Lord Adam, please step forward. It is a common knowledge amongst the royal heads that you have access to all sorts of poisonous substances. Our tests indicate that the substance from the fail match is the one used to poison King Talus. Not only that, but it was found near Branca, a village under your control. Based on Hermer's testimony, even your own residents know you're up to no good. Nonsense! I may be running a little side business, but this product can now be found literally anywhere. Even markets in Davern are full of distributors. The fail does not prove that I was the one who poisoned Talus. This could have been anyone. Enough. Back to the king. And the decorated letter. Instructional letter. This scribe includes instructions detailing the usage of the poison and a map of our castle. It has a very specific decorated pattern which matches only one lord who attended the wedding. Lady Lena, please step forward. There is no question as to who wrote this letter. Lady Lena also seems to have very good motive for wanting to kill Talus. She threatened to kill him if the wedding took place, and it did. I would never do such thing, Your Grace. I might have had cold feelings toward King Talus, but there is a big difference between not liking someone and killing him at his son's wedding. Besides, I wanted my son to marry Lursulia, but would it not have been better to kill Ivo? Killing his father would make no difference either way. Do you admit that this parchment came from your kingdom? No, we don't decorate our letters with walnut trees, but roses. That's enough. Back to the king. There's no more evidence. There's no clear answer here, Your Grace. We have to sentence someone, anyone, or else I will put all the blame on you. We did the best we could. It's just politics at this stage. You might want to consider the benefits you gain from each lord, if any. If we sentence someone without a lot of evidence against them, though, then our people will sense that it was just a royal whim. I can handle this, Audrey. I don't think I can. Based on the evidence or lack thereof, I sentence... Oh boy. I hate this. Lord Etten. Orgo dust is a dangerous substance. You are responsible for the death of King Talus. I sentence you to die. This is ridiculous. My people will come for you, Eric. Eric. Oh boy. Eric, King of Davern. You have found the one responsible for my father's death. The outcome of this trial is satisfactory for me, and as such, the Taunus forces will aid you in your struggle against Redovia. 3,000 men will be ready to strike when you blow the horn, signaling my men to ambush the enemy. Such is my will. Later this evening. I hope I made the right choice. You always loved this view. Is this where the battle will take place? Yes, do you see? Right there in the middle, there is a tight trail leading through. That's where we will hold them off. It's strange. Turns out I was always staring into the end of it all. Hey, nothing ends. With Ivo's help, we will be victorious. If he helps. You were at the trial. You heard what he said. He will keep his father's promise. Everything will be fine. Let's don't worry about that for a second. A lot of things have happened since you left, you know. Have you heard of Maya? Saya found a new friend. Turned out she was from Redovia, so your mother expelled her from the castle. She always keeps interesting company. Has she grown up, or is she still a mess? I think she'll ever change, huh? Still gives me a lot of trouble, that one. The other night, she pulled another one of her pranks. This time on your sister Asalia. Doesn't spare anyone. Sidani found new pets. He keeps finding more and more ridiculous pets. And they all keep dying. She can't quite find a replacement for Dusty. Last time I was here, she had a snail. Was it? I think it was Smudge. Smudge. She gave me a hard time about it. I won't forget it. There was also a hedgehog, a fox. I'm worried what she'll tame next time. Oh yeah, your mom's pregnant. We had a fair share of stress with your mother too. She's pregnant. You will have another sibling. Congratulations, I guess. It's hard to imagine what she must be going through with the battle on the horizon. I think we should wrap it up. Your husband might be looking for you, I suppose. I miss you, all of you, so much. We miss you too. Come over here. Okay. Bruises? I was doing all this to you? What? Oh no, he wouldn't. He's very kind. He's good to me. He takes care of me. Just like I told you in the letters, Father. Father, please don't tell him. He's the king of Atana now. He has an army that will blindly follow him, even to your gates. Don't say anything. It's better that way. He has better and worse days. Don't anger him more, please. I can't let this bastard treat you like this. I will talk some sense into him. Please don't. Oh boy. There you are. Pack up your things, we're going. Father. I'm confronting him. You're pipsqueak. You think you wear the crown on your head and that you can do whatever you want. What lies did you tell your father this time? Are you plotting against me again, Lusolia? I didn't say anything, I promise. She has nothing to do with this. Do you think I can't see what you do to her? You lay hands on my daughter again, I swear I'm going to... What? Defeat Redovia all by yourself? Think you're forgetting your position here, Eric. I gave you my army, and thanks to me, this castle will see another day. You do not tell me what I can or cannot do. Davern is at my mercy, so you had better address me with proper respect. I say nothing. Better leave off here. Too much talking will get you and your family into trouble. We're leaving, Lusolia, before I change my mind. Save and continue. Battle between Davern and Redovia, foothills of the Grey Mountains. Okay. It appears that we're late. Redovia has already managed to build up some defense. We will need to push them back and create a choke point at the foothills. The sky is looking clear. That's good. At least something works in our favor. Here, come with me, Your Grace. We gathered everyone we could. We will make an advance on your mark. What do I do? Waiting orders, Your Grace. Operations. How's it looking? We shouldn't wait much longer. Once we start, there's no way back. We have to defeat the enemy before our army is entirely depleted. I would suggest we make a reserve army. Reserve. Commission a reserve army. Right. We would get a small chunk of our main force and set it aside. A reserve can be used to exploit Radovia's sudden mistakes, or to act upon nasty surprises they throw our way. Should we create a reserve? Sure. We will. When your orders. Archers. I've seen the archers are getting ready. Once the battle has started, the archers will be ready for your command. Okay, Atana. What about the horn? We can use it to sound for Atana. I suggest we use it only if necessary to create an element of surprise. It's time. Do not fear, my brothers. Today is not the day we fall, for we have made strong allies. And in our time of doubt, we need to remember that we are not here alone, but we won't need them today. For this is Davern, and we stand our ground. Oh. Begins. Prepare. You know what to do. You ready? Okay. Get ready. Oh my gosh, I actually have to fight the battle in real time? I don't really know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. It begins. Oh boy. Knock? Tell me what we've got. I'll let the rest know. I don't know what's going on. What is that? Your Grace, magic! The fog is obscuring our view. We have no idea what's happening down there. We need to send support immediately. The fog is so thick it fills my lungs. Not to mention what it must be like down there. One shouldn't rely on vision, but perhaps other senses could help. Unless there was a way to fight magic with magic. Whatever we do, it's your choice, Your Grace. You must choose a unit to send out, or let me know if we should wait this one out. Mistake, we will go blind, but hopefully we can support our brothers. I'll wait. We won't call it on unless it's necessary. Yeah, Is this, gonna ever go away? Well, this is kind of boring. And look at your grace. We can always wait it out, but that doesn't seem like the best option. I think. Let me talk to the others. Reserve Army, charge! How is this possible? Ah! We're outnumbered. Blow the horn, you fools. Do I have to do everything myself? Yeah, how did this happen? Archers! Any orders? Get ready. Into position. Yeah, this is insane. Prepare. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, that's bad. Where is it gone? Oh, we could get an edge, but they brought monsters. They ride armored bisons. Foul beasts are ravaging our army. We need to keep it together. Hefty bodies and sharp long horns. The hooves that can crush a man's skull. Not all of us are equipped to deal with enemy cavalry. Perhaps we could use a beast professional to hunt them down. Who should we send out, Your Grace? Like, I'm so confused. We need to keep it together, I guess. Oh, the gods, where's Atana? Are they deaf? Blow the horn again. Archers! Waiting orders. Get ready. Into position. You too. A letter, Your Grace. Help isn't coming. This must be a falsehood. We had a deal. Your Grace, that's not all. These are not fire arrows, it's magic creatures made of flames. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Joe fog monsters and now more magic. Focusing on defense should be most important at this stage, Your Grace. Good organization on the battlefield could also be a key to this situation. Who should we send out then? I don't know. We have to do something. Talk to others. There's no one else here. Why is there no one else here? Have to do something. I guess wait it out. You didn't gather enough army to defeat the enemy. Despite his efforts, King Eric did not rise to the challenge of defeating Redovia. Brian led his people into Davern, sprawling throughout the country. The king was remembered as Eric the Defeated One. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to salvage this. So yeah, maybe I'll play more of this, or maybe this is the end, because I don't know how to salvage this. I guess I failed as a king. Anyway, I'm Phoenix King Sokka, and I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves.